Today is 7 March 2022 and its time is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you can see over here. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tell you about my goals of the day, and I want some help from your perspective, like as a viewers, is that you should have to just comment it below and ask me like, hey, did you just achieve these goals, that goals? And I will try my best to respond as much comment as possible. um, as I showed you about the times right now. So at night, I think 12 p.m. or maybe 11 at night, 12 o'clock or maybe like 11 p.m. I'm going to make another video in order to give you some updates, like whether did I achieve these goals or what exactly happened to each and every single one of the goals. So anyway, like let's come back to our main topic. So the first thing first, I'm going to tell you about the urgent and important goals that I'm going to do. So the first in my top list is like do the English assignment. And before studying these goals, you might be thinking like, from where am I reading these goals? So I just inputted, which means I wrote all the goals in a spreadsheet, and right now I'm just reading out loud as well as giving a little bit insight of each goals to you guys. And I mean, if you want this particular spreadsheet, then make sure just check out one of the video that I have already uploaded in my channel. So there, the link was given in that particular video's description, so you can able to download that spreadsheet and use it for your for your writing down the goals, I believe. So the first goal that is important and urgent is do the English assignment. So basically right now we are doing like English English essay 3. So essay 3 about a research, and I choose a topic, and about that particular topic is about like positive negative impact of the internet into the modern society. So yesterday I have just paraphrased with the citations, everything is done. But today I'm going to add extra not additional, that is called the extra outside resources in order to support that particular point. And the second one is memorize the Quran, because I have already set up a goal that in 2025 I need to memorize the Quran. So today I have already done the memorize of the Quran, like some parts like little by little I'm doing. So and third one is like ask citizenship questions to my sister and also learn the new word. So basically after a few months later, my sister, she will going to have her own citizenship citizenship interview. So that is the reasons I am helping her to prepare really well, so that whenever she will have the interview, at that time she can get her citizenships within the first attempt rather than getting a rejections, I believe. And last one is ask for a part-time jobs on campus. So I mean, this is the one thing that if you're a student, and who is planning to study in abroad, either like Canada, United States, Australia, I will highly recommend you to directly, before moving into that particular country, just contact with the advisor as well as the persons who you are connected with about your campus job or maybe off-campus job. And in United States, if you're a student who comes in F1 visa, then it is impossible for you to do off-campus job, like it is completely forbidden. But you can only do the on-campus job. And some of the institutions such as my colleges, where you have to, as international students, in your first quarter, which means 3 months, you need to pass into one of the subjects in order to get a jobs. So that subject's name is IP99, and without that subject still you can able to get the jobs, but there is a very low chances. That is the reasons you need to pass with the IP99, that is called international programming, and where you can able to learn more about the US, more about the US culture, as well as more in details about how to manage your times, etc., and talk with the CCA about the host family. Well, right now we are living in the on-campus of the college, and to be honest, this is also quite expensive in living in the on-campus. And the on-campus room rent, as well as that include the utilities, everything is around $900. And but you have to cook by yourself. It does not include the food. So what we decided is that me and one of my roommates, which means my partner, so we decided is that we will going to live host family in the next quarter or maybe next month, because next month we will be having a Ramadan in the month of April. So during the month of Ramadan, it will be quite difficult for us to make the food. And I have never ever cooked in my life, and this is the first time that I was cooking in on campus in my apartment. So sometimes that while cooking at that time, it literally consumes or maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. Even though one times we started our cooking at around, I think, in the afternoon, and we end it at 7 p.m. That is like at night. So and that is the reasons we are deciding that, like, in the next month we will move into host family, and host families, the rent, our utilities, everything combined together, we will going to pay them only 725. Means host family will going to make food for us. We do not need to cook for anything. But if we want something from our own preferences, then at that circumstances we need to cook by ourselves. Understood? So these are the few of the most important thing that I need to do it to them. And and so let's talk about something that is important but not urgent. So make a quality video and learn cybersecurity. Well, basically, I'm not having only one channel in the YouTube. I have multiple channel, and one of them that are quite quite famous, let's say quite famous, is I would not say that name, but that channels where I just upload so many tutorial kind of video. So in the past few years I have been just uploading those huge quantity of the video rather than following in the quality. So but a few days ago I was just scrolling through the social media, and suddenly I just stumbled across to one of the Mr. Beast interview, and here he just told us one secret, that if you really want to get success, especially in the YouTube platforms or maybe in schools or in any field, it is important for you to just focus on the quality. And based on my analysis, what I have seen is that, for example, those YouTuber, they upload the video maybe, let's say it like in a week 2 times 3 times, or maybe sometimes maybe in 2 weeks in 1 times. Those YouTubers, they completely focus on the qualities, as well as makes the video much more useful for the viewers. So that is the reasons their channels get much more higher subscribers, as well as the channels which grow very rapidly. Because if one videos get viral, then automatically, because of that video, you are getting lots and lots of the subscribers, views, as well as more, creating huge audience in the YouTube platforms or maybe in the Instagram, TikTok as well. So that is the reasons I have decided that I will take a little bit more times and note it down all the videos plan, not all the videos plan, like specific videos plan, and then try to make it as much useful as possible. And of course, a college or let's say university transfer research. Well, this research we have already done it in my IP99, but at the same times I was trying to get into a different college or maybe university after the 2 years. So if you come to a community college, especially in the United States, and if they have transfer programs, means like you will going to spend like 2 years in the community college after finishing 2 years, where you will going to finish the specific subjects that are required by the college or university that you will transfer to. So after 2 years, then you can transfer to that particular university in order to finish with your bachelor degree. So that means you are spending 2 years in the community college and then 2 years in the university or maybe the colleges that you want to transfer to. So that's one, that particular research I'm going to do it again. So then third one is that I'm going to review my digital card. At the same time, I will try my best to learn few new words. And so you might be thinking, from where will you gonna learn the new words? Well, there are the plenty of the ways that you can able to learn. So first one is like watching the YouTube video, but unfortunately I would not do that because when I watched the YouTube video I got addicted to it. So I literally just spend like hours or maybe so many hours in scrolling down. So that is the reason I would not do that. Instead I'm gonna just read my storybook, and from there only I will just note it down. And of course send email to the professor. I think I should have removed this point because it does not require for me to send an email to the professor, because on that day she just modified the quiz. And another right now I'm just talking about something that is not important but it is urgent. So talk with the cashier about the amount of the refundable amount. Okay, so basically at the starting of the quarter I took few of the subjects, and some of the subjects that I dropped, for example like psychology as well as the geography. So these subjects, they told me like I would get 40% refund of the psychology because I dropped it a little bit late, I think 14 January, and geography I will get 100% refund. So on other day I just called one of the women, I believe she's a cashier assistant. I asked her like, hey, I am this, so this is my student ID, this is my CTC link ID. I need to know like how much amount are there in my student's account balance, or let's say like how much amount that I will get back because I dropped this many classes. So she's saying no, I cannot able to say that because of their kind of policy. So again I just emailed her. She did not say she did not even says me the amount. Instead she's saying like I can use those particular refundable amount in the next quarter. So that is the reasons I thought like it would be better directly talk with the cashier in persons, or maybe again I will just directly email to the cashier one more time. And these are the thing. And another one that is like not urgent as well, it is not important. Let's say this one it is like kind of an optional. So wait a minute, 12 because 1 p.m. again I need to attend one of the meeting with my sister. So the things that is not urgent is like watch YouTube video. So basically here I wrote the watch YouTube video is because YouTube it is containing so many useful video at the same time, so many videos that are not that much beneficial for the viewers. For example, if you watch something for entertainment purpose, whenever you are bored, that means it kind of useful. But if you watch some things and learn from that particular video about it, as I mentioned earlier that about the Mr. Beast video, he told like quality rather than quantity. So if you watch a quality video about something about let's take as a like someone who read the book, for example like Ali Abdul, or there are other YouTuber like they make some of the videos that are really useful. So if you watch those kind of video and noted down some of the points, then it would literally help you in your student life. And of course read the storybook, and I'm going to read one of the book called as Shoe Dog, and that was written by this is the biography of the Phil Knight. He is the CEO and also the founder of the Shoe Dog. And of course playing esports, I will, if I will try to put at least like 15 minutes or maybe 30 minutes in order to play badminton or maybe just walk somewhere. And of course make friends of the cybersecurity and talk with Farhan. So recently I just changed my major. So before I was in the computer science, and then I decided that if I am going for something related to a cybersecurity, then it is important for me just focus on such a measure that can help me to become a cybersecurity with a less amount of times. So that is the reasons I decided the IT would be better. At the same time, I spoke with my advisor as well as some other students. They also told me like if you really want to become a cybersecurity career, then better just take the IT rather than computer science, because computer science it will consume hell lot of your time. At the same time you need to deal with so much maths, especially but in IT it is completely different, they're told. So yeah, that is the reasons I decided it would be better just meet with some of the people who are from the cybersecurity.